Hello everybody, welcome to the GateFans show. Tonight we have Bill Shatner and Kara Fisher arguing which is the better show between Star Trek and Star Wars. First, we will talk to Bill Shatner.
Fuck Star Trek.
Dumbass biatch.
Fuck you.
Not tonight. Okay kids, let's talk about the two shows. Bill, what is the main reason you think Star Trek is better than Star Wars? Well, first let me say that I love the GateFans show and the GateFans website. Thanks Bill.
Such an ass kisser.
Star Trek is for thinking people who want to see a story told on the screen. Star Wars is for people to see special effects on the screen and don't care so much about the story.
You are a fucking moron. Star Wars told a story too.
Bitch, please sit down. You will have your chance. Well Bill, both shows told a story. Both had special effects in them.
They sucked in Star Trek.
And both shows were in space and on alien planets.
Fuck Star Trek.
Mr. Dude, can you get this stupid biatch to shut the fuck up for a few minutes? Every time I start to talk she opens her mouth. But backstage she keeps it full of some dude. Let's try to stay on topic. There was more story told in a single episode of Star Trek than was told in the entire span of Star Wars movies.
Bullshit.
That should have been the name of those films you made. If you were wearing those outfits on Star Trek and playing the part of Princess Leia, the audience would think it was a fucking joke.
The audience thought your outfit was a fucking joke too when you started stretching time and space to fit in it.
Okay bitch, why is Star Wars better than Star Trek?
First of all, it had a much bigger budget and it was done better than any Star Trek episode or film. The story was more like a fairy tale.
Oh hell nah.
And there were lots of spaceships and aliens.
Star Wars was a fucking joke. Fairy tales don't take 12 hours and 10 years to tell, unless you need to throw in lots of special effects and make money from a bunch of morons who aren't paying attention to the fucking story to begin with.
Sometimes that is what the audience wants. Many people prefer the more light-hearted storytelling of Star Wars to the overdone, pseudo-intellectual bullshit you called Star Trek.
Star Wars is like a comic book and Star Trek is more like a long epic novel. The Star Wars character you played had more in common with the story of Rapunzel and the Tower than it did to any novel. The only difference is that instead of holding on to Rapunzel's hair, they hold on to her sagging tits.
I heard that towards the last episodes of the show, people were thinking you were pregnant with an alien and that Spock was the father.
The characters in Star Trek were so well developed that they are still living on today after I played Captain Kirk. Star Wars is already done with.